Hi, this is Ishta Analytics and welcome to my data journey.
How is it going, everyone? So, in the first part, I just looked around the data, used filters, saw what's inside, and had a quick idea. Now, I want to go a bit deeper, so I'll be using some colors, formulas, pivot tables to see what's really going on here. So, let's get started. The first thing I will be doing is I will go to here to remove the duplicates. Remove duplicates. Okay, we had 30 duplicates were found here in this data, but now it's gone. This is a really important step, as we all know, because some orders could appear more than once and that could mess up the whole thing for us. Next, I want to find what is the biggest total order here. If I go to total price, I will use the max formula for this. It gives me the highest number in the whole column. But first, I just want to have an overlook on what is going on in this column. So I'll be using some conditional formatting and I will use color scales and I'll use this. So we can in general have an idea of where the really low numbers or prices and where is the high numbers or prices. But now, to be exact, I will be using the formula as I said. So I will be creating a new column just so we can have the number written in it. So I will write the formula now. Okay, wow, that's really high. This is way higher than the average of the order here. That could be a big sale or a mistake. So definitely we'll keep eye on this, but it's good to know that we have such thing. Next, I'm using an if formula that says if the total is less than 0, then write error. If it's above $100, then too high. If it's otherwise, then going to be normal. So I'll be selecting, well, what did I do? Okay, I'll be using same column here, but I will change the formula. Okay, now we can see in each row here, we can see, for example, this is a negative number or minus 400 here, and it's an error definitely. So it's either we remove it from this data set or we could find another, like let's say here this is a jacket, so another jacket, okay, like this one, and yeah, it's not a negative number here. We can see it's almost $200. So maybe this is the actual price of this jacket. So it's either we replace it with something we can find in the rest here when we look for it using lookup or something, or if we didn't find, then we see what we can do. Okay, next I want to see how many orders were delivered, returned, or canceled, or still pending. So I made this little table here so we can use count F formula and we can count each type here. So I will write the formula now for the order status. Okay, we can see here that if we actually make it looks better visually, no, we can use some icon here. Okay, we can see that delivered, returned, canceled, I would say, are on the same level. And the highest value here we have is pending, which is definitely tell us that there is a problem in this store, especially from returned and canceled, which is much higher, not much higher, but it is still higher than delivered. So that could tell us two things. It's either there's a delivery process problem, an issue happening with this store, or some customer satisfaction problem. So, or it could be something else, but this is what I can think of now. So definitely something would be kept in mind to see what could be exactly happening. Like, what is the most products that this problem is happening with? What is the most products that people are returning or canceling maybe, or still pending? It's the highest value here. And that's also make me question what is going on exactly. Okay, now I will create the pivot table to see which customers spend the most money. So let's see here. Okay, I will put the customer name in the rows and the total price in the value. Okay, we can see here that Jeonju is the most one is spending money, or the first buyer here that maybe we can reward or make them engaged, keep them engaged. But we want to see how much they have been spending. So we can see he's spending over $1 million here. But I want to see what does he exactly spending money on. So if I can go to customer name here and actually go to data, do filter, and let's choose Yeonju, and let's see what is he spending money on. Let's see some per categories: sports, home and kitchen, electronics, clothing, beauty. He's spending money on all of the categories we have. He's buying from everything. Okay, let's see some products name. Well, this is a lot. Yeah, he's buying from all the categories, but some quantities we can see here that definitely there is some errors, because 999 smartphone or a football, it's too much, or a blender. It's definitely a mistake, maybe an extra 9 or something. So we don't know if he's actually the top buyer in this store. It might not be, because there's so many errors here, plus a lot of negative numbers is something else that definitely could not give us, or it is not giving us the right or exact information here. So that's it, and this is my deeper look into the data. I checked the biggest order, tagged high and wrong ones, saw how many were delivered, returned, found the top customer. So now you have a better idea of what's good and what's messy. Next, I will start cleaning it and I will get ready for real analysis. So as always, stay tuned.
That's it for today's video. If you made it all the way till the end, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'm always open to any advice, feedback, or even opportunities. So feel free to connect. You will find all my accounts and links in my description if you would like to follow or reach out. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.